Well, what comes before that is just a discussion of how one can represent the relationship between any system and its environment. This is a picture that we've been using for several years now to understand how to represent the interaction between two generic systems, one of which we regard as the environment of the other. And you can see that this is perfectly symmetrical. We can switch these labels, system and environment, without changing anything. And that, to look forward, has a large consequence. It tells us that the free energy principle itself is completely symmetric, and that if we treat any entity as an agent, as the cognitive system, then we're forced to treat its environment as being an agent also, a cognitive system. So that means that if I'm a cognitive system, to be consistent, I have to think of my environment as a cognitive system, because it's a system that I'm communicating with. It's trying to talk to me, and I'm trying to talk to it. And we may be speaking very different languages, which we'll get to when we talk about quantum reference frames. The theory allows us to describe the boundary between any two systems as just a collection of quantum bits. And the systems interact by alternately preparing and measuring these quantum bits, literally a communication process with a finite number of information-bearing systems in between. This allows us to think of any interaction as communication over a channel in basically exactly the way that Shannon thought about it in the 40s, except here we're dealing with quantum processes, not classical processes.